Sean, welcome to Europe's tallest residential tower. Today we'll tour its famous presidential penthouse in Intempo.
But views like this are very common in Medellin with all the tall buildings. It's amazing. So beautiful.
The skyscrapers, everything has a pool. Literally, we still haven't seen any sports cars that are from Spain, and well, something's wrong in the country. Why don't people in Spain have sports cars while foreigners come here to spend money? Look, you come to Ferragamo and they pick you up, chauffeur style, right? What if they pick you up like that? Appa, Dad, come in. I'm changing my Aventador's color. I won't call it SUVJ anymore since that upsets people. Not here. Life goals. To have your Ferrari and your little boat parked in Marbella. Welcome to another episode on how millionaires live, this time in my country, Spain. I wanted to do this video for a while. We're ending up with fewer millionaires in Spain due to high taxes and various government restrictions in this country. But that doesn't change the fact that Spain is a place where foreign millionaires come to enjoy their eccentricities. You already know how it goes. We're here in Marbella where there are beach clubs, lots of parties, the best yachts, the best toys, so say no more. And we're going to see a little bit of everything. We'll be checking out luxury mansions, exotic cars, and many other things. I'm not showing you the house we're staying in since we've already done too many house tours. This won't surprise you since you know I love the good life and have filmed plenty of mansions. I have several exclusive properties worth millions of euros. Let's drop the subject. And let's take a little tour through one of the most sought-after neighborhoods here in Spain, which is indeed Marbella, where all the foreign millionaires come to celebrate. So let's not talk about it anymore and let's go get one of my toys to go for a ride. And to be honest with you, the truth is that nowadays I also consider myself a foreigner, obviously proudly Spanish. But I haven't lived here in over 10 years. That's why I don't have many toys or investments. I prefer to invest in more profitable places. Because, well, with all the taxes there are. That's why many YouTubers, artists, and content creators leave Spain for Andorra. I will discuss that in another video so you can see how foreign investment in Spain works. Let's head to Puerto Banús, where you'll find sports cars, yachts, and luxury toys, so you can see foreign investment as I do. So that's the reason why I only have my Ferrari and my R8 here. Honestly, I'm considering what to do with it since I only use it twice a year, and this car intrigued me when I bought it. We've had the R8 for 3 years now. We've had it for 6 years already, and these cars are going up in price. This is Pininfarina's last naturally aspirated V8, and for me, it truly stands out. It's a distinctly European, very Italian car, right? So let's see if we get some attention out there, although I think we're going to see much more high-end cars there. But that's what it's all about, my friends, networking, right? Let's find a German interested in doing business and making money since there's no time to lose. I'm also excited because, along with that Ferrari, a new acquisition is coming. While we're enjoying traveling all over Spain, the final destination is going to be Dubai. Let's get inspired by our neighbors and explore Spain's eccentricities, which will surely blow your mind. My friends, let's go to Europe's most luxurious port. Welcome to Puerto Banús and its little toys. Let's start with the most expensive and the biggest ones. Soon we'll check out the cars since we're clearly at the port where all the billionaires are. Unfortunately, most of the toys here aren't owned by Spaniards. Honestly, it barely feels like we're in Spain. Notice how large this boat is, and it displays the United Kingdom flag. You can't see it well, but this area has all the luxury stores like Dolce & Gabbana. Let's identify the toys by their license plates. When it says D, it means Deutschland, which is Germany. I mean, literally, it feels like we're outside of Spain. It's a shame the most luxurious places are overtaken by foreigners, but this happens in many. People move to cities worldwide for better conditions. Also, check out these amazing boats. None of the flags here are actually Spanish. There's a small Spanish flag since they're in Spain, but they're not from Spain. So obviously, these are the most expensive toys. Having a boat parked here costs a fortune. That's why it's not profitable for many people. We have several Spaniards there. Oh, that's actually the United Arab Emirates flag. As you can see, there are many Arabs here. For example, here's another non-Spanish license plate. You'll spot them easily. This one is from Germany. As you can see, it's really rare to see Spanish license plates. In fact, this is the first one we're just now seeing. Next to it, there's a Porsche that also has a foreign plates. Look, for example, this license plate is from Africa. It's from Tangerine, Tangier. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. I'm sure this Porsche is also foreign. From the United Kingdom, it's wild. We're in Spain, my friends. What's happening? I don't know if you can see what's around me, but 80% of the tourists here aren't Spanish. They're from other parts of the world. For example, this Porsche Son has a Portuguese license plate. Just look at this spectacle, like kids and families come here to take pictures. Because indeed, I mean, it's an STO from Germany. Literally, we still haven't seen any sports car that's from Spain. Something is wrong in the country. Why don't people in Spain have sports cars while foreigners come here to spend their money? This is the daily reality. They're here now and it's real. The yacht's owner, they park their STO here and enjoy the day, which is fine. That's what money's for, right? But it's a shame that Spain isn't supporting like the Germans, because the Germans have a lot of assistance. That's why they can use their STO to invest in other countries like Spain. At this point, the crowd believes everyone is German and that Germany is taking over Spain.
Could this be the end of Spider-Man?
I've calmed down a bit now. We've seen a Bentley at the Spanish port. As you can see, here's the Bentley with a Spanish license plate. Veneza means Spain. And well, it's very well escorted. Some things are known. And well, there are a lot of brands here. I'm not sure if I'm recording the whole shopping area. In fact, we have Dior over here. This is where all the millionaires come to do their shopping. Oh, looks like someone is ready to decorate her house already, right?
Everything is super cute and unique. I think it adds a lot of status to the house.
That's right. I mean, only here could you find a Dolce & Gabbana store to decorate your house. Millionaire things. Look, bring this sports car and let's go to the yacht or the car, okay? I also guess they must decorate their yachts. Exactly, they're Dolce & Gabbana yachts. Why not? To sleep comfortably. What I like most is that there are restaurants just to see the cars. By the way, finally a Spanish car is combined with a German G-Wagon, which looks like the same combo. Probably, even though it has a Spanish license plate, the owner was German. It's just crazy. Literally, everyone is admiring the beauty. I'd have coffee overlooking these cars, honestly. Everyone here has a spider since it's one of Spain's sunniest cities. That's why foreigners come here. Okay, my friends, I'm starting to worry about the Germans. Look at this. Let's focus on this specification instead of the license plate, okay? I'm changing my Aventador's color and won't call it an SUVJ anymore since that upsets people. It'll just be an Aventador with a body kit. But this little blue color doesn't look bad on it at all, actually. I don't have a blue car. I've never had one. So I think, well, I had the Bentley. I still have it, but it's a more subtle color, you know? So what do you think about this specification? Well, German. And over here, these are Arabs. In fact, I'm curious, and a lot of Arabs come here and fly their cars in from Saudi Arabia and so on. Rolls Royces and Bugattis from Arabs are common here, like Bugattis, and always draw attention. Foreigners steal the spotlight and even Spain's economy. Look, a miracle, a Ferrari, but it's a Ferrari California. I mean, just so you can see. In fact, they didn't even let me bring the cars in to park them here. We need a membership and so on. It's not easy to park them here. And well, obviously, France is our neighbor. F for France, F in the chat. There must have been many French people here. In fact, there are. That's good. The French have worse taxes than us, so I won't mess with them. Anyway, I mean, the idea here isn't about evading taxes or anything like that. It's about working harder so you can pay the taxes. I mean, I completely understand that Spain has a high tax system, but the problem is that I think it's very abusive. 50%, for example, it's 5% in Dubai and Andorra. And that's why there are a lot of Spaniards who leave Spain for Andorra to pay only 5% in taxes. They just spend it however they want. Look at that. You come here to Ferragamo and they come to pick you up. So yeah, the driver, what if they come to pick you up like that?
Come in, this is amazing. Look at this.
Brother, hey, about the German guy, he didn't really look German. He was like an Arab German because they're really mixed, right?
A British guy suddenly.
Yeah, you know, little things, the level is rising, huh? Watch this, just this MC20, I haven't seen many, huh? It's a rare model to come across. Let's watch the doors go up. Carelli has this one. Look at that beautiful all-white interior. It must be safe here since he leaves it with the top down. And another German car, this time a Bentley. Wow, it's a beauty. I think I'm already showing too many toys, my friends. I don't know what to do. It's taking too long and there are too many cars here. By the way, you already know that I'm looking for a new Ferrari besides the 458. And this super fast is catching my eye. Just look at how beautiful it is, huh? No. Here, life goals. To have your Ferrari and your little boat parked in Marbella. Although, speaking of presidential things, this is how you do real shopping, huh? Like this, arriving in style to shop. If not, I don't want to know. But look, the little retired gentleman here in Marbella, very comfortable. Yes, from Switzerland. I knew it, huh? Without even looking at the license plate from the front, I knew it was going to be a foreigner. Where are you going all alone and so full of life? No, you didn't scratch it. Relax, I'll take care of it and polish it for you, son. I'm talking about the Rolls Royce. Don't get me wrong, your competition is here. Or so they say. Do I see a rival? Just like mine, but a spider, huh? How nice, how nice. Where could it be from? Where could it be from? Spain, that's it. Representing. He knows things. Like me, I do it right. In fact, my friend said it did touch it. That's why it came down. I mean, look, and it didn't care. It went to eat over its little coffee. Millionaires aren't bothered by a scratch. What's that? I think this already gives you an idea of all the foreigners here taking over the country, including the Spaniards themselves. First, they don't teach because they can't. And second, they're super limited. And it's clear that something is happening so that foreigners can afford it and we can't. And that's happening in many countries. I'm finally recording something about Spain. It is what it is. I love this life, but unfortunately, well, it's a country that doesn't support me, by the way. I'm talking about Germany. But anyway, so yes, we've already seen the toys. Let's continue discussing properties. A top investment for foreigners. I'll show you something pretty wild for the next stop. You know I love filming mansions, but I think I've done too many house and mansion tours. Today I'll show you Europe's most exclusive penthouse in Spain, valued at 5 million. And you have to go in style. You already know that I like to go in the mom van, kind of like an office worker, right? We're going to be really comfortable. I'm bringing some of my toys too, like the Audi R8, so I can arrive in style. That's settled. We're heading to the Golden Building, which is actually 90% foreign owned, but we still have the crown jewels, so that's settled. Let's go see what the famous Golden Diamond is all about. Let's go. After Marbella, we go straight to a city and building known for having many foreigners and Spain's highest purchasing power. That's right. Alicante, welcome to Europe's tallest residential tower. Today we'll see its famous presidential penthouse. Intempo. Hey there. Hey, it seems like artificial intelligence is really advanced now, right? It's nice. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Are you going to show me the property?
Yes.
Well then, say no more. And please, please come in, come in. Look at this. What a beautiful terrace, right?
With that view, you must wake up super happy every day.
I mean, just look at this level of terrace. Let's set aside artificial intelligence. This is reality, even if it's hard to grasp. Let's first look at these views. Here we have all the skyscrapers. Well, we have the beach, we have the buildings. This reminds me a little of Medellin, doesn't it? Would this literally be Medellin?
This would be Medellin with a C. And with a few more mountains, because Medellin is very mountainous, but you can find views like this a lot in Medellin, like the tall buildings.
Just look at this. All the skyscrapers, every building has a pool, yet none compared to the property we're at right now. Just look at the level of terrace we have here. The terrace alone is bigger than an average apartment.
Yes. And look at the details. It's as if everything were made of gold.
Literally, it's just that
It looks way too luxurious.
you have to be loaded to afford this apartment. It's worth $5 million.
A considerable price, but honestly, I feel like it's worth it.
Is your fee included? Yes.
How nice!
Oh, interesting, interesting. Now that's something I can consider. But anyway, what do you think? Should we go see the inside? If this is the terrace, I can't imagine what's inside.
The inside is very bright and spacious, you'll see. It's really beautiful.
Wow, look at how huge this living room is. I mean,
You have so much space to do a lot of things.
a family could easily live here. How many people? A big family, right?
Yes, I'd say 4 or 5 people could live here comfortably.
Yeah, there's a budget here. She showed up in Chanel. Just look at that. She even appears in the books, you know? Just so you can see that here there's a budget here, my friends. And when you have a Chanel book, you know there's a budget, so...
And even more if you have to.
Picasso, huh? Because if you can afford to buy yourself a pair, you have to dress, well, appropriately, right? Well, how about you give me a tour around here? Because it's about 300 square meters.
Look at this, it has really cute details. This night lamp must look amazing.
What you see during the day differs from what you see at night. But let's go now. So yeah, to the living room. The problem I see here is that there are so many living rooms. This is the dining room where I can get ready. What's your favorite food?
Ramen.
Ramen. Ah, that's true. She's a Colombian Japanese. Here we have the little kitchen. In fact, in a little while, we're going to show you different options. Because literally, we're in the tallest and most expensive residential building in Europe. So,
Incredible.
and I'm curious, of course, because you're seeing a Colombian presenting it. It's because here the usual buyer isn't Spanish, even though we're in Alicante. Instead, you get Poles, French, and English people coming here to invest since they have a strong economy and can truly afford these apartments. I mean, only a small percentage of Spaniards live here because it's the multimillionaires from Europe who can afford this.
And besides, it's one of the sunniest areas in Europe, so
It's true.
enjoy the warmth. Even so, in winter, a little more chill. The beach becomes much more pleasant for foreigners.
Imagine that you have a lot of terraces, for example. There are literally so many square meters that you have terraces on every corner.
So you can enjoy your sunshine. We're talking about having more than 300 days of sun a year.
Which for Europeans, the French, who are freezing all day, they come here and enjoy it. Now they really do. The views, great weather, and more than just what the apartment offers make it enjoyable. They'll argue, well, it's better to own a house while live in skyscrapers. In fact, let's see, open the door for me, please, because over there we have a view of another neighborhood. Because, of course, from this balcony, you can see everything. Benidorm, we're now in the Valencian community, known as one of the region's most popular areas. Check out all the skyscraper areas we find around here. I mean, why would you live in buildings when you could live in a mansion, right? In fact, they're still building a lot. This area is gaining value. We'll show you why. Do you know?
No, it's really because the amenities in this building are amazing. Plus, you have incredible security service. To get in here, you have to show your identification. Not just anyone can get into this building. It's extremely secure and very comfortable. Plus, you have the ocean right in front of you. It's incredible. You don't need a mansion with this apartment, this penthouse.
Honestly, I'm more of a house person, but let's see if the amenities are really worth it. Little jacuzzi pool. It even has a coffee shop. It's literally like living in a hotel, right?
It's a trade-off since I film many mansions, but they're often far out, usually in remote parts of Spain.
So let's see what the amenities offer. There's no time to waste, and let's really see if it's worth it. Buying a luxury mansion in Spain, so let's not talk anymore about it. Let's leave the terraces behind and head to the amenities.
Let's go.
Here's another more luxurious option with different views.
Honestly, it's very comfortable and the kitchen has great finishes and lots of storage. Look at this.
And what I like about this apartment is that we have two views, right? How do you grab the faucet? Repeat. I can't focus on the tour like this. Sorry, excuse me.
It was unintentional.
We'll check the beds in a moment. But we have views of everything. The mountains, the skyscrapers, and also the beach. Right? For me, obviously the beach is what defines it. But well, there's something for everyone, right?
Everything is beautiful. Over there is a golf course and hotels, and here is the beach. It's really nice and I love it. The very structure of the building creates the perfect frame for this spectacular view. Look at how this golden structure by Linda makes everything look so much nicer, so much more luxurious.
Yes. I mean, it's all golden, and look at the views we have. I mean, wow. And you can see it here. I mean, literally, the water is crystal clear. Look at the quality. I mean, the people on the beach. We're in high season now, and people are taking advantage of it here. Now, for real, they're here to enjoy themselves. And indeed, you can rent this out for guests. I mean, spend the night here. You can easily rent it for like $1,000.
Yes.
Buy it, visit in winter, and earn a fortune in summer, just like the building. Because, in fact, all of this, well, everyone comes here on vacation, and we're in the most prestigious residential area, so
It's amazing.
I think it's time to show you the rooms so you can see how Spain's millionaires wake up. Now, that's right, here in Benidorm. So over here we go to the rooms.
This is the guest bathroom. Look at me in this room, waking up here.
Imagine waking up here.
Like this, so comfy, like this.
Wow, you basically sleep like you're floating, right?
Yes, honestly, it's amazing. Waking up like this feels like starting the day fully motivated.
That's it.
To go for it all.
You have your little balcony here, so someone can come and prepare breakfast for you, maybe some tea, right?
And also here at night, like,
Oh, you're getting ideas, huh? Here.
you must be visionary in all areas.
But this is the guest one. I mean, just imagine now. So yeah, the master one. Let's see here. The master bed is good to notice. It's much bigger in size, and that's something you'll really love for women. Because here we have a vanity, a mirror, so you can do your makeup comfortably, very nicely. Here's the small balcony, and let's see the bathroom. That's it. Yes, obviously, luxury finishes, all marble lighting.
This door holds up.
Yeah, we'll have to put it to the test later. And hey, here, well, to get all dressed up, right? Then go out to the little yacht and all that. Something nice. So, well, with this, I think you get a bit of an idea of how millionaires live here in Spain. I usually show mansions, but this is a different, even pricier style. You can get them for 5 million. Well, very nice houses, but of course, all this convenience, it's definitely not cheap. So, well,
And also the view. I think that with the building being so tall, and being in Europe, like,
the exclusive, tallest, and sunniest building in Europe. It has a few quirks, but let's show you now. So yeah, the little toys, because I'm getting dizzy. I mean, look, I'm just leaning out.
oh no, better not lean out because it is scary.
Hey, this place makes you want to parachute. You could jump from here. It's the 45th floor. Let's take a walk around the neighborhood so you can get to know the residential area where this tower is located. Let's stop talking and get the toys. After enjoying the little toys and properties, it's time for the next level, the little yachts. Let's go for a ride, have some drinks, and check out the Megayachts. Of the billionaires who indeed don't live here, that's right, but they come here just to hang out, right? Owning your own boats lets you go anywhere. Spain's great weather makes it especially worthwhile, so let's do it. And on the way to the yacht, just look at what we found, huh? I mean, wow. Are you going to tell me this Porsche doesn't look gorgeous? Baby, I hope that booty never goes hungry. This could also be a good addition to join the challenge of the new car I'm buying. How would one of these look? And just look at the size of these yachts. I mean, this is on another level. This is obviously on the outskirts because honestly, parking this in the port would cost a fortune. But just look at it. It doesn't even fit in the frame and it's pouring rain. It's not the only one here. There are several millionaires. You can actually see another one over there. That's wild. It's on the outskirts since millionaires want privacy too. We start with small toys and gradually achieve our goals. That's the objective, right? Take it slow and enjoy the process. That's what matters. Owning one isn't cheap. Can you imagine how much this yacht or this boat might cost? You come here, it has a helipad, toys and more. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. I mean, forget about the houses, forget about the cars. Mega yachts are the ultimate status symbol. Here, only billionaires own them. In fact, there's one right next to us. I mean, literally, you come here with your mega yacht, you come here to have dinner, you bring it here.
Well, your wife, whoever you want. And that's it. How amazing. Well, your wife, your whole family, or your whole neighborhood. Here.
I mean, I'm not sure how many people need to fit. That would be great for a party or world travel. I also don't know if there's a route for traveling around the world. We're driving for now, but hope to use one of these in the future. Remember that nothing is impossible. Are you ready for the adventure and the crew? We're going for the best one.
Let's see what looks promising over here.
That's how it is. Now it's real. Look at this. So beautiful. The best way to end, let's have a party. Marbella is known for its parties, which are mainly for foreigners, right? Have you seen any Spaniards here?
Only you.
In fact,
There are Argentinians and many people from around the world. It's a major tourist center.
it's quite a lot. I think that's exactly why foreigners come, because as I said, they have more purchasing power. That's how it is. And additionally, it's not very common to see Latinas here, right? People seem surprised when...
At parties, everyone notices we're always the ones who dance the most.
That's true. They may have money, but they'll never have our rhythm, right?
Totally.
So, well, friends, I hope that with this you have understood a little bit about how life is here. Life in Spain, the reality of what's happening. And honestly, it's a beautiful place, right? I mean, it's still spectacular, but...
You have to enjoy it until the end. That's right. I'm really loving the energy of this place, the energy of all the people we've met.
Remember, we're heading to Monaco and other cities. Subscribe and click the bell for previews. Oh, could we make a video with Spain's millionaires? We've mostly shown foreigners, but what about featuring Spanish millionaires now? How about an episode like that?
A couple, of course.
That's it, just so you know.
I support that idea, my friend.
Let's hang out and party a lot. The little yacht is waiting for us. And, you know, out at sea, waves come and go, and we're going to surf like we were
Little fish.
little fish or sharks. Love you all.